everybody. Today is going to be a sort of short video because in the questions you have today, you may just refer back to yesterday's video because I went over a lot of information yesterday. But today is mostly going to be focused on high and low pressure. First, we want to talk about what causes high and low pressure and what it actually is. So if you look back here, you will see that warm air rises, right? Because the molecules are spreading out, so it's rising, and that because of the molecules spreading out, it makes it less dense, so it makes it lighter. So that causes the air to rise. It's lighter, right? And in turn, that means it has less pressure. So think about it like this. Because it's light, it's not pressing down. We think of something heavy as pressing down. So it's the warm air's rising, it's light, it's less dense, it has less pressure. So we would consider that low pressure. It's important to think about temperature, air temperature as related to pressure because they are directly related. Now, on the other hand, we have cool air. Cool air, the particles are closer together, so that causes them to be more dense. So they sink. We know that warm air rises, cold air sinks. So that cool air has particles closer together and it sinks. So think about what type of pressure that would be. If something's sinking, if it's heavier and more dense, we think of it as having, yes, more pressure. Okay? So if you want to think about that when you think about temperature and air pressure, that'll really help you to think about the differences in the two. Now, the more difference in pressure, which is going to depend on the temperature, right? The more differences in air pressure, the greater the wind speed. So all of these things are related to wind speed, which is in relation to our weather. So the other thing that you need to know about air pressure is this. If we think about high air pressure systems, think about high starts with an H. H, happy. So high air pressure system, we normally think about happy weather. So I might need my sunglasses because that means it's nice weather, it's clear skies, it's sunny. It doesn't mean that it's hot necessarily. Happy just means dry, clear skies, and just nice weather. It could be a little bit cool. It doesn't have to be hot. Okay? But if you think about low pressure systems, low starts with L, lousy starts with L. Low pressure systems, we typically think bring lousy weather. So I might need my umbrella for a lousy day, right? We're thinking about wet, kind of rainy, stormy maybe. We're thinking about not desirable weather, okay? Lousy weather, cloudy, rainy, yuck. So when you think about the type of weather you're experiencing, think about the pressure system. Today, if I look outside, I definitely need my sunglasses. It's a nice day, it's dry, it's clear, it's happy weather. So I'm going to assume we have a high pressure system right now. So keep all of that in mind. So here's a little bit of a description of the different pressure systems and just basically what I already told you. So when the air is heated at the Earth's surface, it rises. Then it cools because it goes up and cools. Then it starts to sink because cold air is dense, has more pressure, and it sinks. So that's going to create a low pressure area. Okay, so that is the way that pressure and temperature and wind are all related. And that is the end of this video.